Welcome to iReadIt. In today's episode, the best of r/murderedbywords. Hope you enjoy. I skied back to the pole again to make this photo for all those men who commented "make me a sandwich" on my TEDx talk. I made you a sandwich. It's ham and cheese. Now ski 37 days and 600 kilometers to the South Pole and you can eat it. 16-year-old Australian explorer Jade Hameister. The Observer. Are millennials killing Coca-Cola too? No, the desire to be healthy and avoid diabetes is killing Coca-Cola. Time magazine says, millennials want jobs and education, not marriage and kids. Alternate headline. Y'all screwed up the economy so badly that we can't focus on marriage and kids because we're struggling to afford to live.
And yet all you guys will happily defend vaccines without questioning them.
I see you didn't read the article. This happened in 1940.
And Big Pharma still exists. Your point?
The point is you're a science illiterate dweeb who has let a justified distrust for corporatized medicine turn into a paranoia that makes you a sucker for Cherokee hair tampons as a cure for genital warts because you just can't believe a widely available medicinal practice with a proven track record does as advertised. I'd say don't have kids, but given your viewpoint, I don't think we're going to have to worry about them living past 3.
I don't know what's so sad about the Mars rover dying. I'm gonna die cold and alone too.
Difference is the Mars rover contributed to society. Comment from a YouTube video that was generalizing millennials as Instagram addicts that only care about instant gratification. My generation was in elementary school when 9/11 happened, which started the longest undeclared war in US history. On the year of my high school graduation, the subprime mortgage bubble burst and crippled the world's economy. Wages have not kept up with inflation or productivity since the 70s, college tuition has gone up over 1,000%, the war on drugs is still a thing, our government is a corrupt gaggle of corporatist prostitutes, identity politics is in full swing, the throwaway lifestyle of past generations has left a country-sized mass of plastic in the ocean, and the climate got skull-screwed by humanity's greed. But yeah, we use smartphones, the access to the collective knowledge of humanity in your pocket, and eat avocados. Real pieces of crap we are. A tax may be put on violent video games to help prevent school shootings. Oh look, the government found a way to profit off school massacres. Took them a while.
Climate campaigner. Who wants to bunk off school on Friday and join in with a climate change protest? School kid, you had me at bunk off school.
Atari colleague, shall we sleep on the job while claiming £1,500 a day in salary, expenses and perks? James Cleverly, you had me at sleep on the job.
Female privilege is getting to claim a headache to avoid sex.
Female oppression is having to claim physical illness to avoid sex because men won't take a simple freaking no for an answer. Female oppression is men being so entitled that they think being denied sex is oppressive.
As a disabled veteran, I was separated from my wife and kids for years when serving my country and never complained once. I waited in line for 2.5 years for this operation at the VA. What a shame that people that cross our border illegally are treated better than our vets.
My imperial master sent me halfway around the world to get blown up, then refused to fix my body afterward. For some reason, I'm mad at immigrants now. This kid installs skins better than 95% of you idiots. Go give him a thumb.
You didn't say which direction I should pick, so he gets a thumbs down.
Either way, we're glad it's out of your butt. Help identify this suspect who concealed Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming cards and left Walmart with no attempt to pay. Not sure what Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming cards are. Maybe something like Pokemon? Anyone who can assist, ask to call Officer X at X or send a private message to the inbox on this page. Just let him go, man. I don't care what he did. No man deserves to lose his virginity in prison. Am I the a-hole for distancing myself from my boyfriend after he admitted he was raped? I'm a 20-year-old woman currently dating my 24-year-old boyfriend of 5 months. He's tall, muscular, blonde with blue eyes. He's also really dominant and works at a startup doing marketing. In general, he's very smart, funny, yada yada, you get it. I like him. However, even though our sex life is good, he's been having trouble performing starting a week and a half ago. I thought it was me at first, so I asked him, and he started to break down a bit before crying. He just started seeing a therapist or counselor about his childhood. Then he tells me he was raped as an 11-year-old boy by his stepbrother multiple times when he was young. This floored me, as up until now he seemed so macho and sort of like a tough guy, and now he's confessing to being raped by another man while completely being in tears and holding me. I held him back and let him vent, but I ended up leaving. We were at his apartment. I completely understand that it's horrible being a rape victim, but honestly, I don't know if I could see him the same way again. I had this image of him that's completely shattered, and honestly, every time I see him text me, I just feel weird now. My best friend thinks I should try to keep dating him for a bit, but I'm really not attracted to him like I was before. We're not broken up yet, but I'm considering it kinda. Am I the a-hole? You're the a-hole. Holy freaking crap. You're a monster. You're truly a horrible person, and I honestly hope you never find love in your life again. You're so lucky that you don't have a single freaking clue on what it's like to be raped. Your boyfriend, who trusted you enough to show his feelings and confess a secret that's probably been haunting his dreams and his waking moments for years, is a strong man for living through that. He's still macho. He's still a tough guy. If you see him as a lesser person because of something he couldn't control, then you make me sick. Rape destroys people. It stays with them. It makes them feel subhuman. How dare you leave a man that honestly deserves so much better than an inhuman psycho like you on his own after he just broke down? He probably feels betrayed and ashamed. Good luck getting him to open up again. You've crushed him. You took his heart that he gave to you and crushed it right in front of his goddamn face. Then you just left because boo frickin' who, he's somehow less manly to your judgmental ass. Frickin' shame on you. I've witnessed someone have a PTSD episode over someone molesting them. I had to sit there, completely heartbroken and useless, watching her shake and sob and scream, "I can feel her touching me. She's touching me." I didn't want to touch her in case it made it worse. Seeing such a look of pure terror on her face is one of the scariest things I've ever seen. In that moment, she went through unimaginable torture. She was beaten to a pulp, chewed up, and spit out. She was taken back to that horrible place and tortured. That's what your boyfriend feels. That's the kind of torture that he faces. And yet through all of this, he's able to get up and put a smile on his face. Is that not enough? Is that not macho? I doubt someone as horrible as you could go a day without complaining if you chipped the freaking nail. Shame on you. Shame, 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 shame. You've disrespected every man who's ever been raped. You've disrespected every rape victim. You've disrespected my friends who've been raped. Screw you. I hate you. Go ahead and leave him. He deserves far, far better. It's hard enough being a rape victim, let alone a male rape victim. Show him these replies to make him see that it wasn't his fault. Then apologize and leave. Frickin' shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Pretty dark ending for this episode, but I don't really feel comfortable making any jokes after this one. I'll make sure tomorrow's video is a little more uplifting. So, as always, thank you for watching, and come back tomorrow for a brand new episode of iReadIt. Until then, see ya!